Hello.
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 So we're gonna do. This is a podcast about a podcast, which is really cool. And so you know Maggie, obviously. Maggie's a celebrity host of Build podcasts. She hates it, but I just told her download numbers. They're legit. And then we have Matt. You probably have seen Matt's face around if you have seen any of our content over time.
The original
Matt's
face of
the guy with the beard.
The guy with the beard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Matt used to do a lot of videos and everything. He's the guy with the beard. But what we're doing is we're taking a new approach. We have all these amazing shows. Like Seeking Wisdom is so cool to me because we have all these different shows and all these smart people at Drift who can host them and like talk about different stuff. And so Maggie's been killing it with the Build podcast. We have an ops podcast behind the scenes for you ops nerds out there. And we have a growth podcast, which we're going to talk about debuting. But basically what we're going to do is use the Seeking Wisdom feed. We're going to have dedicated feeds in your favorite podcast app. So what do you use? What does Maggie
Seeking
use?
Wisdom.
No.
Wisdom. Spotify.
You use Seeking Wisdom.
Yeah, Seeking
Spotify?
Wisdom, yeah.
What do you use? You're definitely not a like big you're like some weird app nobody's ever heard of.
I just pull down on my iPhone and I search podcasts and I
You're
just go
not
with
subscribed.
The podcast app.
You just you go to the podcast app.
Yeah, just the regular.
Okay. Well, I would have never guessed you would be the classic podcast out of the box app guy. Yeah. Okay, Spotify, good choice. Mm-hmm. So Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Cast, whatever. That's where all the podcasts are going to be. And so this is a big day because give it up for Maggie. Maggie is graduating out of the Seeking Wisdom feed. And she now has her own dedicated feed, which you can find on all your podcasts by searching for Build.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
We'll find a way to get that right from an optimization perspective, but we'll also put the link in the show notes to Maggie's new feed.
So please subscribe.
Yeah. This is going to be a quick promo. Give me like what have you learned and what's next? What do you want to do?
I've learned a ton just being able to speak to so many interesting different leaders and products and trying to figure out how they did with what they do and how they got where they got so that I can steal all their secrets and do it myself and then share it with our listeners. So hopefully more of that, lots of good new guests coming on. And then I'm hoping to do some more real life how we're building products, what we're doing, what lessons we're taking and testing out on our own. So
I love it.
Yeah.
Maggie, I think it's cool because it started off as this like little idea and you just gone. It's just gone with it, and now it's there's an audience, bunch of product, because product people don't want to listen to me talk about marketing. Sometimes. Like there's a little crossover, but it's nice to isolate that.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure there's a lot of people that are like, thank God they finally moved it out.
Yeah.
And Matt, you're gonna host a growth show.
Growth, it's coming.
What's it about?
It's all about...
You've already recorded 1 million episodes.
Yeah, I've got a bunch. They're all lined up. They're ready to go.
Yeah.
It's going to be all about, what is growth from, like, tactics of how do you run experiments, what should you be thinking about, to interviewing people who have done amazing things. Like, if you ever try to cancel Audible...
Yeah.
I'm sure you got caught in that, like, don't go.
Yeah.
Here's another thing. And so, like, those are the kinds of people, the ones that build those sorts of experiences.
Have you interviewed that person?
I haven't yet,
Oh,
but
that's
if they're
stuff you wanna
listening, then I want to talk to you.
I think you also could it'd be fun to do episodes about that stuff, even if you don't talk to the person, which is like, you do a 10-minute episode breaking down Audible's, like, cancellation loop and why you can't do it.
Yeah, like a deep dive on that.
Why does nobody ever get mad at them, though? Like, I don't see hate tweets from people that are like, I can't unsubscribe from
Well, because you just got 3 free months.
Okay. So I love it. So we're going to debut. Matt and Growth Podcast will be in this main Seeking Wisdom feed for 30 days. I don't know. Excuse us. We're doing some construction. Okay. And I think, Maggie will be... we set Maggie up for success a little bit. We gave her months in there. We're going to give you 30 days. So
30 days. I have 30 days to prove myself.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so check it out. Go listen to Matt and Growth. Keep giving 6 stars for Maggie and Build, and it's only the beginning of Build. She even let me go on the Build podcast.
Yeah. You have to subscribe to hear what I get from DG.
Once a quarter, I'm going to go on that podcast, maybe.
Right. Yeah.
And then DC and I will continue doing the thing on the main Seeking Wisdom, which is a combination of lecturing me, rants, and book reviews, and some other stuff. And it's just real-time feedback. All right? We're out of here.
Thanks.
Cool.
All. See ya.
Thanks.